Hey, it's Mr. Johns. Today I want to talk about Lego modular buildings. I collect a lot of cool things. One is Hot Wheels Mustangs, two Lego Speed Champions cars, and three Lego modular buildings. So they're fun to build, and you can create an entire city with your creations. And so, very cool. These buildings are gorgeous to look at, and they've been around since 2007. Let's take a look at more about them. So, they do require some advanced techniques that not everybody is familiar with. And so, you'll be exposed, if you want a challenge, be exposed to some new techniques using pieces that you may have not used before or in ways you have not used them in before. Most of these kits are over 2,000 pieces each. They're designed for ages 16 and up. And the cool thing is, well, there's a lot of cool things, but one of the cool things is they all attach to each other. You can literally line them up all the way down at a very long table, and they have little holes where you can put studs, and those studs will go into the adjacent building holes, and so they all snap together so they stay lined up. And then the sidewalks are all the same. So if you line them up correctly, you've got this continuous sidewalk that goes all the way down your street. So very, very cool. One new building is released each year. So Cafe Corner was the very first one, came out in 2007, set number 10182, had 2,056 pieces. So here's a picture of the original box and kind of an exploded view of each level. There are 3 floors, came with 3 minifigs. I like the vertical hotel sign, which adds a lot to it. I think it's very cool. And then also something that's kind of unique, speaking of those kind of advanced building techniques, over the front door there's a coffee cup and then a fanned, kind of white fanned, I don't know if it's a sign, kind of a decoration. And what they are this little skis for minifigs when they're skiing in the snow. And so they're just used in a different way as a decoration. Very cool. Original price, now I wrote this down, $139. I actually double checked that today, and I saw someplace else it was actually $239 or $249. So I'm not 100% sure if this price is correct, but it was somewhere between $140 and $250. I tend to think maybe more towards the 250 because this is a pretty advanced kit with over 2,000 pieces. And so, however, unopened kits today, if you look on eBay or Amazon, the average price is $3,206. Unbelievable. Unopened boxes of Lego plastic bricks. So a lot of people are using this as an investment, you know. Instead of the stock market, they're buying 5 boxes of Lego, and their prices are going to 10, 20 times go up. So if I would have bought this kit for $140 or even $250, I could have sold it for $3,206 on the average today. I saw some for $6,000 on eBay. Unbelievable. As much as I love Lego, I would never pay that much for these. These are plastic toy bricks. So if you can buy them new, buy them new. I mean, they're going to be cheaper new. How crazy is that? Most things get cheaper later, but not with Legos. So how do I deal with this? Because I didn't start this hobby until way past 2007. And I can't afford $3,000 per building. So what I did is I found a new source. BigBrickStore.com is my favorite source. And they sell this kit for $105. Pause for dramatic effect. $105. I'm not kidding. $105. Now, this is not Lego. They are an off-brand, but guess what? They are the same. They're the same. I've compared them. I've looked at them. The only difference is the little bricks don't say Lego on them. They're the same. So unbelievable. I think it's the way to go. If you don't mind buying off-brand plastic bricks, I don't. This is not an investment for me. I want to play with them, build them, display them. And I'm not going to turn around and try to get $3,000 for them later. That's just not in my It's not my game plan. So if you're looking for a great source, this is like a hidden secret. It's a gem. You can get this kit for $105. I just looked yesterday. It's still $105. The Lego kit has been retired since 2009, and that's one reason they're so expensive. So another thing that I discovered in my research was that the Lego version, this was the first kit, remember, so they were just kind of experimenting, and they weren't even sure whether these would be a hit. So they hadn't even decided to make a new one in 2008 until they saw whether these would sell. Well, they did sell. They sold very well, and so they came back with another one in 2008. The first couple of years, this one's beautiful, but the next few, which I'll talk about in a later video, are pretty plain. One thing I discovered in my research is that this kit, the Lego version, there was no interior. What? No interior? I bought this from bigbrickstore.com, and it came with interior. I got it for $105, and it has interior. So I got the 3 minifigs plus all kinds of furniture and different things. I don't have any pictures of that, I apologize. But if you, this is a picture of my kit. So if you look carefully, you'll see there are some things in there. There are benches, and there's a shop, a coffee shop in there. Upstairs, there's an apartment. And then way up high here, there's some additional furniture. I think there's a bathroom up there, if I remember right. So anyway, unbelievable. I think it's so cool. Now, speaking of my kit, you'll notice that it has lights. The lights bring it to life. I love it. Where do I get it? Well, I mean, I love these kits. I had them for months before I even realized you could do lights. I was thinking, wouldn't it be cool to put lights, maybe Christmas lights? So I did a little research and found out there's some companies who make them specifically for each kit. And the companies are Light Telling, Brick Loot, and Light My Bricks. There's a couple other companies as well. I looked up the lighting kit for this recently, and I found it anywhere from $40 all the way up to $90. And again, you have to kind of compare apples to apples and see what you're getting. I tend to like this company called Brick Loot, started by a 9-year-old and his dad, and now they sell lighting kits and other Lego kits online. They sell the kit for Cafe Corner for $39.99. It comes with 87 LED lights. The wires are long enough so they can just reach where they need to go, and they always include a light for the lamp post out front, which, by the way, all these kits have a light post. That's kind of the standard kind of thing. So what's cool about these kits, so for $40, you can plug them into a USB power source and light your whole city. So cool. The lighting inside and outside makes these things just come alive. Absolutely love it. And I'll have some pictures later on of what my whole city looks like, but this is just one building. Now, the building we're looking at, this is not Cafe Corner. So this is another one of my buildings, but I just had, this is the better picture that I had, so I just wanted to show what they could look like with lighting. So down the road, I'll have a picture of my whole city, and next time around, I'm going to talk about the second building that came out in 2008, which, by the way, I just ordered. I don't have it. I skipped it because it looked a little plain, a little boring. So it's on its way. Picked it up and online from where? From bigbrickstore.com. And I think it was like $105 or $110, very similar to that price. And so I also ordered a lighting kit. So I will be building it, taking some pictures of that, and then putting the light kit in. Unfortunately, I started doing these videos after I started collecting and building these. But I'm going to go back and kind of highlight the ones that I've already built. I'll highlight them like I just did with Cafe Corner, and then the few that I'm missing, I will build and have some video and some pictures of the process of that. But if you're looking for something Lego, and if it doesn't have to be Lego, $105. I highly recommend Cafe Corner to start your city. Really excited to talk about this whole series. Very, very cool. For now, Mr. Johns is out.